All right, we're recording. So welcome everyone to the coaching sneak peek. Emily is obviously right now the only person watching, but that's okay because I know a lot of people couldn't make it tonight. So we will send you the recording. So we are so super excited for this. You'll hear from myself, Jessica, and Star. We're going to talk about our stories, a little bit of like information about what we do behind the scenes as coaches, and what coaching has done for us. I made a PowerPoint so that you don't have to stare at our faces the whole time, and you can see some of our, some of our transformations. So I will share my screen, and I'm just going to make sure that you guys can see it. Just kind of give me a thumbs up when you can. Good?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yep, it's up.
All right.
I see it. It looks way smaller on my phone than it did on my computer.
Oh, that's weird. All right. So, like I said, you're going to hear a little bit about our transformations, a little bit about the trips, income, stuff like that, and how coaching has actually changed our lives from the inside out. It's so funny because Jess, Star, and I, we didn't know each other before coaching. So through coaching, we became friends and business partners. And I just recently met Jessica, and I met Star last, I think, at a Christmas party.
Yeah, in December.
Yeah, so it's exciting, and now we get to do things like this together. So we'll start with Jess, and I will mute myself, and you can go ahead.
Awesome. So, hey guys, thank you for hopping on, Em. And I will send everyone else the link, of course. And I'm sure Shauna and Star will also send you guys links. So, I've been coaching for 9 months. I started when I was full time getting my diploma as an early childhood educator. I don't even know why I was like, yes, I'm going to do this because I had zero time on my hands when I decided to say yes. And it was Shauna that asked me, and she bugged me for a while. And I kept saying no because I was a broke college student, and I'm like, no, I don't have time. I can't do this. And I finally was like, yes, I'm going to do these programs. And since I'm super nosy on Instagram, I decided to creep Shauna and see all the girls that she was also friends with and that she goes on really cool trips. And I'm like, what is she doing? So as soon as I found out it was coaching that she was doing, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going all in and I'm going to do the programs and I'm going to coach. So I just hopped right into it. When I started, I was like extremely nervous with fitting in, just because I've always been like not super close with a lot of girls. So fitting in like a group of girls was like kind of terrifying me, but I just went for it. So when starting coaching, I've like my life drastically changed. Like when I look back on it, I'm like, what would I be doing right now if I wasn't coaching? So waitressing when I was working full time, or as
Okay.
I was being in school full time. So throughout, after 5 months of coaching, I was able to quit my waitressing job. I quit earlier than I was planning on quitting because of the income with coaching, which was an absolute life changer for me because I was so ready to quit that job because I was not happy there. So I quit my waitressing job and had a few months to myself over the summer before starting school up again and starting as an ECE. So that was amazing. And now in this current moment, I'm an ECE, of course. I'm also a part-time student and a part-time coach. So my life has not got less busy, but it's still very fulfilling with coaching in it. I have an amazing new group of girlfriends online that I also get to see occasionally when we meet up for our coaching retreats. And that is my life right now, and that is how awesome coaching has been for me. Yay.
You rocked it, girl. It's so cool though to talk about how like you literally got to quit waitressing because of coaching.
I know. I
Like,
didn't want to be there at all anymore. And when I was like, why am I still doing this? It was just over, game over. Now I'm just doing 2 jobs that I'm so happy with. So
that's
it's
so
like
exciting.
it's only been 9 months and all this has happened. So
That's so crazy.
yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing, Jess. Star, are you there? Hang on. Here we
I
go.
am.
Sorry, I had to mute you because I couldn't hear Jess.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
All is good.
I will mute myself and you go ahead.
Hey, you guys, so thanks for popping on. Shout out to Emily for coming on with us. So I started coaching in October of last year. And when I started, I was like really in a bad place. I was stuck. I hated my job. I was full-time at a daycare. I loved the job, but like the management was really bad. And then I was in school for an ECE. I was unsure of what I wanted in life. And so I just felt really bad. And like I was in I literally just felt so stuck with everything. And so, yeah, I remember Shauna reaching out to me, and I was like 3 months, I think. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I made all the excuses in the books. And then she was just there to like support, and she just encouraged me. And then we were talking one night, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm done with the bullshit excuses. Like, my life isn't going to change unless I do something about it. And I was scared. Like, it's kind of scary stepping out into a place you've never been before, but you knew that you needed. So for me, that was coaching. And I did coaching because I knew that I needed something more to stay accountable to myself and my own goals. Because I played sports all through high school. I still play sports. But that wasn't enough for me, like once a week or something. So I really just kind of messaged Sean like, okay, I'm done with the bullshit excuses, like, let's go. I took the first month to kind of just work on myself consistently, and then I was like, Sean, I'm ready to like do this. How do we do it? So she kind of walked me through the training. She gave me different tricks and tools to use, and we did one-on-one calls all the time. Like, she was really there just to help me build the foundation for this business and just for myself too, like as a coach, and even as a person. Like, the amount of time that we each give to each other, and like Shauna said, we didn't know each other before this. Like a year ago, I didn't know Shauna, I didn't know Jess, and so in July I actually traveled to like our coaching conference, and I met like half of our team, and these girls are badass. Like, if you've ever been around such a real group of friends, it literally, this team is more like a family to me. Like, they just love, they encourage, they support, they like call you out on your bullshit. Like, it's really good to like have that in my life, because I was in such a bad place in my life that I feel like this just kind of pulled me out. And now I feel like our boot camp month is called Fearlessly Fit, and I feel fearless. Like, I'm ready to like crush these goals. I'm ready to work with these girls, and to just have a group of friends that you can like actually like be friends with, and not like fake or worry about what they're going to say behind your back. Like, these girls are it. So coaching has really just changed my entire mindset. I haven't like had like, I've lost like 2 pounds maybe in my entire journey, but my mindset is what has like shifted, and I feel like brave, and I feel courage, and I'm strong. Like, I actually believe these words that I'm saying right now to myself, whereas a year ago I didn't. Like, I was in such a bad place. So yeah, that's just a little bit about like what this journey has done for me. So for me, this journey has been more about like my mindset and truly believing in myself, just because someone decided to step out of their comfort zone and took this chance. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Girl, you're amazing.
Oh,
Seriously, that's not easy to share that. So
no.
I love that you said that. Love it. And it's so true. All of it is so true. Damn, girl. All right, then. I guess it's my turn after that. So I've actually been a coach for 3 years now. Sorry. Okay. I've actually been a coach for 3 years now, which is crazy to me. You wouldn't think this, but prior to coaching, I was very shy, very introverted. I said no to coaching like 3 times. I was so nervous because like I was such a shy person. My face would go red over anything and everything. I wasn't really social. Like, I had a lot of close friends, but I wasn't very social. I wouldn't really put myself out there a lot. And now I say that to people and they really don't believe me because of the person I am now. So long story short, I was in school and I had to move home because something really shitty happened at home. And I kind of like I lost myself. I was depressed. I was getting anxiety, and my roommate, like my roommate that I had moved away from at the time, she was actually a Beachbody coach, and she was like doing these programs and seeing results, and she reached out to me and she was like, Shauna, why don't you try these programs? Like, I feel like you'd rock them. And honestly, like, I said yes to the programs right away, but when it came to her asking me to be a coach, I said no. I had so many fears. I was a student. I was like, how am I going to be able to find time for this? Like, I don't have time for this. Like, I'm a student. I just had all these excuses. And because I was such an introverted person, I didn't think I would ever be able to do something like this. Fast forward 3 years later, coaching has honestly changed my life from the inside out. Like, my team is literally the most empowering team I could ever imagine. Like, I have a vision board, and I always put on my team, like, on my vision board, like, dream team, like, best friends, like, and that's literally what I have. Without these girls, I wouldn't be who I am today. Like, they literally push me outside of my comfort zone daily. And honestly, like, without coaching, I would have missed out on so many opportunities, and a lot of them being the community and being the friends that I've made through this journey. Honestly, I've got to quit a job that I hated as well. I was working at a daycare that I really just didn't enjoy. So my goal was to pursue coaching and hopefully get a job at the school board. That way I would work part-time at the school board and part-time coaching. I was able to do that, and I remember the day I got the email and I literally cried because I knew that I would be able to make enough income to do both part-time. Now I'm doing full-time at the school board, but like I said, I've been able to build my business to the point where I really don't have to put in as much hours as I did at the beginning. So the more work that I put into at the beginning now gives me more freedom of time, which is amazing. The travel that this business has brought, like, you get to earn trips once you work hard and you help people on their journey and you help people in the business. I've been able to travel to New Orleans, Indianapolis. I went on my first cruise. I went to Mexico. The next trip is Dominican. And like, my biggest dream is to see my whole team there, which I know will happen. It's just like, we all are in this together, and it's such an amazing opportunity. Like I said, I wouldn't be who I am today without coaching. And if I would have let my fears take control over like if I would have let my fears hold me back, then I would have missed out on so much. So like, to me, it's a no-brainer to even just try and go for it. Like, my biggest advice to someone who has been following their coach or following the person that like invited you to this Coaching Sneak Peek, honestly, like, the worst that could happen is literally nothing. There's no bad things that could happen being a coach. And like, you meet friends, you get to hang out with them, you get to build a business, like, and we work one-to-one together. Like Star was saying, like, you're not in this alone. We have a community. I'll unmute you guys so you can kind of pop in and say whatever you want. But like, we all travel together and we work the business every week together. And I think that, like, without the community, we wouldn't be able to do this business. So it's not a me thing, it's a we thing. So without these girls, like, we wouldn't be able to continue with coaching. Honestly, that's how it is for me.
Not a day goes by that somebody's like, did you get your stuff done? Like, there's not a day that I don't get a message on my phone that's like, somebody's keeping me accountable for something I didn't do.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about it, is like, you're always being pushed and you always have that support no matter what. Like, I feel like a lot of people think like, I have to do this a certain way or I have to do this a certain way. Like, it's your business and we give you the tips and the free training one-to-one. So like, it's not like you're left hanging when you sign up and you're like, now what? Like, you always have that support system. So I'll kind of stop the share here, and oh, maybe I had one more slide. Oh, this was kind of any questions that you might have. Oh, Star's gone. Maybe she lost connection. Any questions you might have, there is a chat at the bottom for anyone, or if you want to speak now. If not, that's okay. But like, we're open to answering any questions. I'll just kind of let you know like how it works when you sign up. So basically, if you already have the workouts, you don't have to pay anything extra to sign up as a coach. If you already have Beachbody On Demand, it's free to sign up as a coach. The $50 coaching fee is waived. So you're already pretty much set up. All you have to do is fill out a form and you're good to go. When it comes to if you don't have the workouts yet, if you need the like things like the performance line or the Shakeology, that comes as a package. So it would come with your coaching fee as well. So when you get your workouts, your coaching fee is waived. So that would be 186 Canadian and 164 US. And this would be like over 1,000 workouts you would have access to. You would get meal plans. You would get one-to-one free coach training. We have a new coach training we just created. So it's I think it's units 1 to 5. And it's honestly just simple step-by-step training that we created for you guys. Great job, ladies. Thanks, girl. And yeah, that's pretty much how it would happen when you sign up. And once you finish the coach training, we would get you set up with a one-to-one call and we would go from there. So it's just like steps that small steps that you can take. And it's not something that's like to be afraid of. Like, we're all in this together. And like, honestly, I always say to people who are like thinking about it to go for it. And the reason why I say that is because if I never did, I don't even know where I'd be today.
I wouldn't be here.
I know, it's so crazy.
It is.
So I don't know if Jess, you have anything to add or?
Honestly, the same thing. Like I said before, when I was talking, if I like didn't take this chance, I can't even think about my life right now. Like, I would probably be still stuck at a job I wasn't happy with, and I wouldn't have the group of friends I have now. So yeah, like anytime somebody's super concerned, I'm like, there's not much that can, like, nothing can really go bad. So I kind of feel the same way. Like, it's just been a life-changing experience. So
Yeah.
as good as it gets, guys.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for those who hopped on. For those who are watching the recording, please reach out to us afterwards. If you have any questions or if you're ready to get the ball rolling, we are super excited to invite anyone new to the team. So I hope you all have a good night. I'm just going to end the call. See you guys.